Hello everybody, welcome to the Sauropod Squad channel. Here our theme is dinosaurs, but our passion is variety gaming, just like modded Minecraft, which this world very, very much is. We've got the Fossils and Archaeology mod, we've got the Create mod, we've got the FTP Industrial mod, and a whole bunch more. Mod list down in the description, of course, if you're interested. But today, guys, today's video, I want to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is getting a little pen for our T-Rex DNA, our little T-Rex guy that we're going to hatch today. And hopefully it goes well, but we need quite a few things in order to get the pen up and running. You see, as I explained in the end of last episode, the T-Rex actually can break any block that is not iron, which is a big problem because we're very fresh in the server, and while we are making iron over at the quarry automatically, we're not making nearly as much as we need, and so that's a big problem. However, we could also use, let me hop over here into this for you guys. We could also use reinforced glass. Now, reinforced glass here from the Fossils and Archaeology mod is just smelting dense sand, but in order to get dense sand, you need nether quartz and sand. Sand, not the biggest problem. We got a beach south of us that I can go harvest a ton of. Nether quartz, however, well, that, my friends, is going to require us to go to the Nether, which is something our neighbor and buddy Al has already been, but we have not. So I grouped up with him because he kind of knew the lay of the land in there, and he said it was crazy. There's tons of new biomes and everything from the biome mod, and this whole tectonic mod, which is the mod that changed the topography of our world to make it really grand and, you know, quite crazy like this. That's actually working in the Nether too. So the Nether is it's no joke compared to basic vanilla Minecraft. So to start today's episode, we're gonna go on the adventure with Al to check out the Nether, and specifically we have two goals actually. One goal is to get soul sand so we can set up a bit of a shortcut back and forth between our houses, because you can do that whole trick with the elevator. And a little sneak peek, it's actually right behind me. We did set it up already. Spoiler alert, I'm saying this from the future. Ooh. But yeah, we're gonna go out there and hopefully find that, as well as gather as much quartz as humanly possible so that we can make at least some sort of pen. It's gonna take a lot of glass, it's gonna take a lot of quartz, so we gotta make some sort of pen out over there behind my head, but we'll get to that in time. So yeah, folks, let's get into the adventure with our buddy Al into the crazy Nether. Nice.
Our sperm whale's gone.
Oh no, he'll be back.
Thanks, man. It's not perfect. I made do with what was already here.
There are so many boats here. The amount of times we've like landed here. All right. After you, you're the expert. You've seen this before.
Yeah. So this first place is safe.
Okay, let me make an iron. Whoa. Cobalt.
Yeah, this is the sculk grass blocks and stuff I was telling you about.
Okay, that thing's
sculk
cool.
darkwood log. Look, there's a sculk tree. It's a log.
So
I started by going. I don't remember what direction, but this was the second direction I went. Because that room that we started in, there's no way out. It's fully sealed in, which makes it a super safe room to start in.
That's kind of cool.
Don't fall.
Okay.
I just kind of kept going until like it opened up. So I came to here. I looked around a little bit. There were too many places to fall, and it was still the same environment. So I said, fuck it, and I continued my line straight. There are hoglins straight ahead in the next zone. Anyway, once I got out to here, I realized it was in the open. So I explored for like a half an hour, and I found a nether fortress. And then I came back to here, and I drew the most direct line that I could. So if you continue straight along that walkway, it actually takes you to the nether fortress, so you don't have to like scale the cliffs and everything like I was trying to do. He's like stuck.
Nice. Convenient.
But yeah, anyway, so like I said, I ran all around, but if you walk this way and continue down that path, it will take you to the nether fortress.
Okay.
I just tried to make a more direct route because it's a bitch if you go right, man. It's hard to get around in here now.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. The skulk biome. So you want to go back to the main room and pick a different direction, maybe?
Yeah, I'm down.
Since the new room is, or spawn is safe.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely down. It sounds like a good idea.
This is the Blackstone Basin biome that I'm currently in. We need Soul Sand Valley and I don't know for Nether quartz, anything really. Nether waste, like just the default one. Who knows? They might have made a Nether quartz biome. You know?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cobalt obsidian.
Hanging ear lights. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's just like dark and an eerie cave.
I know. It's fucking crazy,
It's
isn't it?
pretty creepy.
It's not the Nether we're used to.
Nope. Oh, I see a bunch of glowstone that maybe we should head for. Just 'cause I feel like we're gonna
There's also
need
some
it.
right above the portal.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, I
handy.
grabbed some of it earlier, but yeah, it's directly above the
Oh,
portal.
never
Whoa.
mind. Watch your step. Bunch of piglins down there.
Look at these like vines. They're obsidian with like
Is
stuff around them.
Is that soul? Is that a chunk of soul sand and soul soil? What I'm looking at
Where?
to the right, like kind of directly where
there.
I'm looking, up above, like the bottom of the elevation that we're at.
That does kind of look like it.
See if we can
Possibly.
snag that.
I'm gonna try running around.
Oh, it's just it's an obsidian pillar with cobalt obsidian growing around it. That
Ooh, what's
that
through
looks
here?
like
Nothing
kind of looks
interesting.
like crying obsidian.
Oh, you can climb this. It's vines. Those long things, the blue things.
Also, do you have a piece of gold on at all?
No.
I got boots that are about to break if you want to wear them, just so that they're not attacking you.
I mean, it's only if we run piglins, but yeah.
Yeah, the hoglins.
Or hoglins, yeah. Zombie piglins don't attack you.
Right.
Yeah, what is this? Scorchia. This block.
Orchia. Whoa.
And then this one is smooth basalt. Whoa. That's a long way down. Holy shit. Don't fall.
Oh my god. The thing about falling in lava is, I mean, I guess your corpse would be there and you can try to get it back somehow, but
That's a good point.
like you could get you aren't going to lose it forever, but that would be a pain to get. Also, I found soul soil.
Oh, you did find some, but not soul sand.
I found both of them. So I'm going to collect what I can before I get home for some elevators.
Cool. Here's some quartz.
Oh,
I'll get it
perfect.
for you.
Thanks.
How much you need? I mean, the more
A
the merrier,
lot.
obviously, but
A lot. A T-Rex enclosure sized amount of glass amount.
gotcha. Well, I got you 10.
That's a start. It's probably gonna be in the thousands. I'm gonna need to find like a place to get a lot of it. And usually if it's normal nether, that wouldn't be that big of a problem. But this is not normal nether.
No.
Also, we can't get lost. We'd have no
Yeah,
way
we have the
home.
map.
Oh, we do have the map.
Well, we have the map.
I don't know how much
Not
this
on-
really
not
gonna
on-
help us.
What do you mean?
Hard to read.
I marked it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I set up a waypoint at the portal because I almost got lost last time.
Smart.
Yeah, it's due south 197 meters.
Yo, on top of this blackstone is something called Blackstone Cluster. I don't know what it
Yeah, I
does,
know.
but
I
it's
don't
its
know what it
own,
is.
It's its own block. You know what we could think about doing too is breaking into the nether roof and using that to search for biomes.
Sure.
Oh, here's a new biome. Whoa.
Yeah, Blackstone base. Oh, what is that? Also the red crap.
Whoa. This is cool. Mycotoxic daisy. Grab one.
Oh, I see some quartz down there.
Oh god, watch your step at all times. There's like
Way
little
down
cracks.
there. Yeah, there's holes. Warp forest, just an OG warp forest. Cool.
Whoa, with like super toxic skybox. It's like all yellow.
Redstone hell. Is this like? Oh, it's raw redstone block. Hold on.
Whoa.
Can I do anything with that?
I don't know. It doesn't immediately break down to redstone like we know it.
4 redstone turn into a raw redstone block. But what about if I want to go the other way? A block of redstone turns into raw dust. Yeah, but what else? Oh, I can put it in a blast furnace or a normal furnace. I have to smelt it.
Wow.
And it's 1 for 1 with redstone.
That's cool. Oh, I see quartz. Excuse me, sir. Who needs a witch farm when you could just
That's what
set
I'm
up an
saying.
automatic quarry in the Nether?
Oh my god.
Yup.
Yeah, right above this area or whatever. Oh my god.
Go to the Nether roof and then just
Oh
go
my
down.
god, it is huge. I just broke through this wall over here and it just keeps going. Alright, well, I am going to mark this. Where am I? Wait a minute. No way. So south of us, there is a, that's where I found the, whatchamacallit? The Nether Fortress. If you look on Journey Map, can you see it? Top left of us, another fortress.
Map's kind of hard to read, but yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Every redstone dust, I can throw it into, I mean, every redstone bulb, I can throw into a mill. And it has a chance to get, or I mean, it gives me 6 redstone.
There's lots of quartz up top. Good news. It's just in the ceiling. Kind of tough to get a lot of. Ooh, that fall definitely kills me. So the rest of the mining adventure went kind of how you would expect. We didn't actually really find any new biomes, but we did manage to come across a nether waste biomes, and it was in here that I took full advantage of all the quartz that naturally spawn. So without boring you, I'm just going to let you know, I got a lot of quartz. Now, at this point of the nether run, I had my quartz that I needed, and we had our soul sand that we needed. We also, in this nether waste biome with all the quartz, was a stronghold right there. So we decided this was a good place to be able to return to easily. So we decided just to staircase up and dig our way all the way back to the portal and get out there. So this way, in the future, we can easily return. All right, what a run. Ow, ow, ow. Stupid portal.
They kicked you out on the magma or what?
Yeah. Now that I got all this nether quartz, the next thing I needed was all that sand to combine it to make the dense sand, right? And then smelt that into the reinforced glass for our dinosaur pen here. So that was fairly easy. Just went south, grabbed a bunch of shovels, and just knocked it out. I'm really excited in the future. I want to get an automatic quarry up on this beach or a desert that we find, because I think having a lot of sand will be really, really handy in the future. So that's shelved for a future episode, right, or future time. But after having the sand and the quartz that I needed for this pen, we needed one more thing to be able to have the dinosaur DNA be activated in the culture vat, and that was biogoo. And biogoo I'll go over in a little bit, but we needed milk, eggs, wheat, and zombie flesh. And so because of that, I spent a decent amount of time setting up our chickens and our cows, and the only way I could find them was through our long tunnel. So here's the long clip of me walking backwards for half an hour trying to get these animals all the way to the pen. But when it was all said and done, I'm happy to say that we had kind of a little farming area. It's the spawn section of the map, right where our spawn shack is. It's kind of starting to act like basic Minecraft area, right? We've got our wheat farm, we've got our chickens, we've got our cows. So this will give us food. It'll give us, the sheep. We can use for wool. So it's really handy, and it is basic Minecraft. But at a certain point, that's just needed. Also, a short side tangent, when I was off finding the cows, I did actually find these dig sites that can spawn because of the archaeology mod, and they actually spawn an archaeologist, which is a unique type of villager. So I know this guy's out here. I'll return to him in the future with some emeralds, but I did manage to steal up some of his fossils, so we got a little bit more fossils on the journey. All right, guys, so we are getting so much closer to actually being able to set up this pen here for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, if we grab this milk bucket and this wheat here, as well as some eggs over yonder, which we will grab in just a second, and then some zombie flesh, which I've got right here, we will be able to make the bio-goo. And this is going to be the last component that we actually need to put it up in the vat upstairs, right, in the lab, to actually get this egg up and running. But I, real quick, just wanted to hang out with you guys and take you on a little bit of an adventure. Hold on, we got to get rid of the lead. Let's go, horse. I actually went out and you can see real quick my journey map. I actually went way north, found a horse, and took him quite a while. I was trying to circle the mountains, but as you can see, the mountain never ended. It just kept going and going until I actually hit the ocean. I was like, all right, I'm done, and I came back home. So I don't really know how long that mountain is, and going around this way, I still have no idea. But that's fine, because if you see here, we actually have a little bit of a path that I made that goes around the park. And so to give you guys kind of an idea of the whole valley here, I just kind of wanted to take you guys on the ride through the park, right? So I'm thinking eventually this road here, it's going to be, it'll be paved. It's going to have the monorail trail, the monorail train up above it. But this is just the start, and I figured I could just get a nice, very simple dirt path that winds our way through the mountains. But there's some key parts on this that I kind of want to highlight for you guys. You can see this section over here is huge. This is actually one of the bigger sections that I have available to put pens in. There's also this section over here, and arguably down here as well, but the topography is a little bit more wonky. But this section right here, I think we're probably going to have to reserve this for one of our biggest pens. It might be the mixed herbivore pen. I'm talking Triceratops and Parasaurs and Pachy's and, all sorts of stuff. Not exactly sure what's going to go in there and what'll get its own pen, but yeah, that's just notable in the sense that that's the biggest area we have available, like open space, right? Also, I thought this little section is pretty cool, digging through this, what do they call it? The Highlands Field biome here. I don't know, it's really cool. I had to break some blocks and, cut through some bushes and stuff, but it makes a really cool looking path through these bisons. But this area here, yeah, it's, I don't know, this biome's likely to stay unused, or perhaps we stick the aviary in here or something. Something that isn't going to require me to remove all of the biome, right? And then the path cuts through this forest real quick, the maple forest here that we were using to get trees in the beginning episodes, and so that's cool. Again, that will probably stay the same, but we might be able to sneak some tinier exhibits within the forest here. And then as we round the corner here, we get over to the spawn of the world. Now this place is kind of starting to turn into, if we need to do basic Minecraft stuff, it goes here. Now, you guys will have seen that I brought the sheep and the cows, but where did the cows go, you might ask? Oh, I don't know. Maybe in the belly of a terror bird. This guy, he walked over this. I actually had dirt here, so he was able to walk in, but he can't get out. So check that out. We got a terror bird exhibit now, but I'm gonna go need to get more cows. So that's annoying because you saw how long that took to get the cows. Now here, let me actually sleep real quick. Let me sleep. All right. So right here, I'm thinking, because people are going to spawn in here, right? Again, just a few friends. I'm not sure how many, but the point is this is the spawn. And even if at the end of the series, I make a world download for you guys to explore, this is the spawn point. So because of that, I'm thinking right here, more or less, somehow, some way, this is our gate. This is our main entrance, and this will be the pseudo start to the park. Really, it's a big circle, so it's gonna go all over the place. But I want a nice Jurassic Park looking gate right here, and this can bring us into this section here, which I just told you guys is the other massive section that we can really fit a lot of pens in here, right? There's space for a lot in this little corner, which is really cool. But the path actually just connects up to the path that I'd already made, so that takes me back to my house. Whoa, chill out, horse. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, winds around here like you have seen before. So there's a lot of space to our right with a lot of pens, and I think a lot of the first pens are going to go over there. What I haven't decided yet, and you guys will probably see by the end of the episode, but I currently, at this moment in time, don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put our T-Rex pen. I do have an idea for this area, and I think it would make sense. As soon as I'm going to say it, you guys are going to go, oh yeah, that makes sense. I think I want the sauropods to live around the visitor center. Like, I want you to enter the sauropod pen to get to the visitor center. So we're the Sauropod Squad. We're going to live with the sauropods. I don't even know how many sauropods are in the game, but if there's only one, I know the Brachiosaurus is in it, and so that's going to be the Brachiosaurus pen. Pretty much probably this whole section right here. It's got to be pretty big, right? So maybe this whole hill, including the visitor center. But yeah, how cool would it be to be up in our bedroom and look out the window, and there's just a giant Brachiosaurus roaming. I'm really excited for that. All right, but there are two more things I want to do real quick before the video ends. I want to show you guys this right here. Let's actually just do a little bit of a weather cheat here. I usually don't, but for the video, let's make it clear. Al and I worked on getting to each other's base because, boy, was I tired of running around and giving him crap about not building a path, right? So this is going to be our future site of an outhouse. I'm going to build a little outhouse here, and it's going to look like the old shitter. But what it really is you'll go into the outhouse, and you'll go into the toilet. And the toilet brings you all the way down here into a little bit of a tunnel. Whoops. A little bit of a tunnel here. You can see we've got the elevator that takes you back up. And this will eventually have a minecart ride, maybe a train if we want to get crazy, maybe like a small little train that's on a schedule. But the idea is you take this, it takes you underneath our river, right? You can see it's almost like our first aquarium, right? You get to see the wild nature, right? The wild exhibit of all the native fish and turtles and, I guess, drown. But yeah, you get over here, and then this is outside. This takes us right up to... Wait for it. Bloop. Bam. And now we're back in his workshop. So that's huge. That's going to save us so much time getting back and forth to each other's base. It was sorely needed. So, us spending a few good hours digging this out and getting it all up and running, I think is super needed. It's going to save us so much time in the long run. And it's pretty cool looking at all these creatures under the water. I also forgot to grab this on the journey. You can see I made just a super basic egg farm. This was originally my sheep crusher, but the sheeps weren't really working, so we just went with that. We still got to figure out a really good food source. We're working on that. Honestly, after doing that Nether trip, I think I'm probably going to be spending the next, probably just next episode, but the next amount of time for me, building up a lot of like Nether farms, right? There's some easy ones that we can do, like Piglin Trading Farm and Bartering Farm, or Hoglin, whatever they're called, as well as harvesting the actual Hoglin pigs, the hogs, and get them for food. But guys, I think I have made my decision on where to put our T-Rex. So if this is going to be the big sauropod pen right over here, I'm thinking right on this corner, so we keep it pretty close to the house, but still in its own little area. I think this is where we put the T-Rex, somewhere right around here. It's close to the park entrance. We've got this nice flat area that we could start working with. And we're going to have to make a really small holding pen, I think, for the time being while this guy grows up, because we don't have the resources quite yet to make a massive park. But let me go gather some resources, and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking about. All right, guys, I got what I need. I'm here in spectator mode to kind of give you the idea how big this pen, I think, eventually will be. So I think it's going to butt right up to this road here, which is essentially the slope of the mountain. I want it to come pretty much all the way out here and circle pretty much this whole area. The T-Rex pen needs to be fairly large, but also there's only going to be, I think, a limit of 2, probably a breeding pair hanging out in here. So in the grand scope of things, it doesn't need to be that massive. So this is going to be the main area, and we'll terraform and mess with it a little bit again in time. But I just really want to kind of set up a holding pen, and because of that, we're going to set it up right in the middle so that I can build the eventual bigger exhibit around him or her, whoever we get. But here's kind of the thought. Let me break some of this grass up real quick. Okay, so we have the issue, right, that the T-Rex can break any block in the game that isn't stronger than iron and isn't reinforced glass. So the reinforced glass can't be broke. So because of that, and because we don't have an absolute ton of iron, which eventually I do want to make like the outer wall primarily out of, but just to make do with what we have, I think we're going to make a little pen here, and here's kind of my idea. So let's get like a corner kind of like right here. So we'll have the walls. Again, I even don't even know how high we need to go. Probably 5 or 6 just to be safe, right? But we're going to do something like this, where this is the interior that the T-Rex cannot break. And so it doesn't look just like glass the entire way around. I'm thinking on this side, we will box it in so it still looks like a wall, right? And so really, when you're on this side, it still looks like a wall, but functionally, the T-Rex won't be able to break out. So let me go ahead and use all of the glass that we have. I'm gonna have to grab some more from home, and yeah, make this exhibit. Now the T-Rex, I know the size. If its tail was right here, its head is about here, so it's about this big. Pretty large, but honestly not too big. And again, this is gonna be the holding pen. This is just gonna be its first place. So we really just need it to go out to about here and just kind of fill in this little area. And again, holding pen, it's not going to be fancy. It's not going to even really be that pretty, but it's really just the goal to get our first dinosaur up and running and, yeah, just hang out with a T-Rex for a bit. You know what I mean? All right, guys, this is the size I'm thinking of. Again, not very big. He's going to feel cramped. It's not going to be a great exhibit, but it's just the holding pen. And the main reason I have to do this, guys, is because we don't have a massive quantity of quartz to make even more reinforced glass, and we don't have a massive quantity of iron, right, to make the iron bars. So we're just going to have to work with what we got. But very soon I do... Oh, this is going to trap me in. I don't want to trap myself in. There we go. Gotta be careful because I can't really break these blocks. We are gonna have to have an iron door somewhere, and I might make it like a double iron door chamber, right? One of those situations you've got with like a aviary where you got the double door so they can't get out. Yep, look at that. We don't even have enough. That's all of our reinforced glass. That stuff's expensive. that is super expensive. Man, I'm gonna have to go get more quartz eventually, but I think it's fine for now. It'll hold the baby T-Rex, and as long as I make the walls even higher, it might... I mean, 3 high might be fine if you can't break any. Guys, I don't know how the dinosaur AI works. I haven't messed with this mod, as you guys know. We could just kind of send it and hope he doesn't break out, but at the same time, I can't tame this T-Rex. Keep that in mind. Until I get a Scarab Gem, which is a pretty rare drop in this game, in this mod, we don't want this guy roaming, right? We do not need a wild T-Rex just roaming the park. As funny as that would be, that would probably cause a lot of problems. All right, I'm going to make a little... Oh, it hurts to break that because it's so rare and I don't have Silk Touch yet, but I'm going to make a little door here. We'll put an iron door here, probably with a button, I would assume. And then, yeah, maybe like another holding pen here, or another, like that aviation door. What am I saying? The little passageway in between so he can't get out. But let me go ahead and finish this up, and with one spin, woo, voila, there we go. Nothing crazy, just threw a few bushes down, got the walls up, and check this out. This is a tethered log, which the dinosaurs can use to play with, right? They can bump into it and kind of knock it around. I don't know if it's going to survive a T-Rex. I don't know if anything in here is going to survive the T-Rex. But I did set up a feeder, and so check this out, guys. Here's the little holding area that I was talking about. So the feeder is kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about the feeder is I can't break it. I need Silk Touch to pick it up, so... That's kind of annoying, but it's neither here nor there. So what I actually did is I set up here so that we can get into the chest from the pen. So once it's fully grown, we don't really want to go in there. I heard, or I've read, right, that its temperament is not that bad when it's fully fed, but if it's hungry even just a little bit, it's probably going to attack us. So this is really set up for once it's in there, this is pretty much our only view. Of course, we can go up on the walls and look around, but I'm hoping this is enough. I don't really know. We're going to kind of have to just test the waters. If we do get a dinosaur running around, we'll solve that problem when we get there. But guys, I do think that it is finally time to try to revive this creature. So let's get back to the lab and get it done. Okay, big moment of truth here. Let's grab our milk. Let's grab 1 wheat. Let's grab 1 rotten flesh and 1 egg. This here, Throw it all up in the corner. Where's it? Milk. You get the bio goo. There we go. And then with this bio goo, let's grab our T-Rex DNA. And I also forgot to analyze these two fossils in the last episode, so we'll grab those two, as well as I need to make a Dinopedia, which I will need some fossils. I got a few more that I found recently stored in here. So we're going to need to burn one of these, which again is annoying, but hey, you only have to do it once. And I also need books, which I have in one of these backpacks. Yep, there it is. Let's grab one book. So with this, we can actually combine the fossil and the book. And that is going to give us the Dinopedia, which is pretty cool. We got read all about it. Craft the Dinopedia in order to learn about your prehistoric creatures. Yeah, so this thing, we'll be able to right-click on the T-Rex with it when it's born, and it'll give us all the information. I think it'll even tell us its temperament and how hungry it is and, like, all that jazz. So, guys, it is time. Let's see if it works. If we end up getting a Phalosaurus, well, the Phalosaurus can just live in that, in that little section. But here we go. It's getting done. There he is. It's growing. The little guy, just an embryo. I honestly don't know how long this takes. But while we wait for him, let's analyze these fossils here, these fern fossils. This would be quite a bummer. Oh, is this not analyzing? Can you not analyze the fern? Interesting. I might have to read up on the fern spores and see what they're all about. Or let me know down below. Can I just convert these immediately? Can I just plant these? All right, well, I'm going to wait for this guy to hopefully become an egg and not break out of this containment center. If it becomes a Phalosaurus, it's actually going to break out in the house, which I don't like, but we're going to hope for the best, right? All right, guys, it is almost done. I think we're about to get our grand reveal here any second now. Please don't become a Phalosaurus. Please just give me a little T-Rex egg, please and thank you. Hey, it worked. Tyrannosaurus egg. That's exciting. Eggs. Nice.
Eggs, 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 eggs.
Cultivate an egg from DNA. Nice. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to finally see our little dinosaur for the first time. Man, it is still absolutely insane to me that we got T-Rex as the very first dinosaur. But hey, no pain, no gain, right? Let's see what happens. Dinosaur egg. Okay. Just chilling. I wonder how long it takes to hatch. I don't want to punch it. What if I right-click? Oh, right-click just picks it up. Okay. Maybe I have to... Do I have to put, like, a campfire by it? Keep it warm? Okay, I did some research, and apparently it only takes 100 seconds for an egg to hatch. However, the hatching process can be interrupted by poor conditions or the egg being picked up, which I just did. But it should be fine, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute or two, and hopefully we'll get our little dude. Now, I also do have a name tag for our little guy. I haven't named it yet, or used my EXP to actually name the name tag, but we're gonna go with the name Chomper. And for obvious reasons, if you know, you know. But Chomper is the little T-Rex baby that is from the land before time, and I think it is an amazing name. Honestly, I would have picked it probably anyway, but it was also recommended in the comments by one of you guys, so thanks for that comment. I'm a big fan of Chomper, and honestly, we'll probably have the whole land before time named, the whole crew named in this park. We'll get a Petrie, and a Ducky, and a Spike, and a Sarah, and all of that. We're gonna have so many dinosaurs, and I'm actually excited as the series goes on to get names from you guys in the comments, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's just keep waiting for this guy. Oh, there it is. Here he comes. What's up, dude? Maybe just put the I'll put my my sword away. This is not the first thing he sees. Hey, there he is. He's tiny. Oh, look, he's already roaring. Nice. Is he going straight for the feeder? I think he is. Feeder. Yep, the meat's going down. Oh, it's going down really fast. Like, really, really, really fast. I was worried about that. Okay. Hey, little buddy, what's good? That's awesome. Okay, let's go name him real quick and let's slip out of here without him getting out. And yeah, I need to go cook like a lot of food, like a lot of food, and go name him real quick. All right, there we go. Chomper. Awesome. Now for food, guys, I think I'm probably gonna be harvesting sheep for now because because we lost the cows. I also kind of had the thought that I would probably be able to just shoot a bunch of eggs in there and have chickens spawn, and then he's got live food just to feast on, right? But like I said earlier, going forward, I think I'm gonna need to set up not just food for him, but food for all the dinosaurs, and of course myself as well. So we'll probably have to get like a big nether farm going. What up, buddy? Man, he is loud for a little guy. All right, let's go ahead and name you, bro. Hello, Chomper. Look at that. All right, and then I don't know. Can we get some live eggs? Is he gonna eat a chicken? If we can get a chicken, there's a chicken. Oh, the chicken is bigger than him. Sorry, buddy. You've been chosen as live bait. Oh, there's an Enderman in here. I wonder if the T-Rex would eat the Enderman. Oh man, I'm getting tons of chickens. So much food. That's actually fine because if they replicate in here faster than he can breed, then that's fine by me. What are you doing, buddy? Just jumping around? Oh, look, he's going to sleep. I mean, it says glitching through the glass because it's still Minecraft. But that's cute. We need to sleep as well. Let's sleep in the enclosure with him while we can. Because Chomper here is not always going to be our best friend, I think. All right, folks, that's going to conclude this episode. I'm very excited to actually have a little dinosaur here. And of course, the pen it's just a holding pen. I know it's not very pretty. I did throw some plants in here and stuff to make it not just an empty square or rectangle, rather. But yeah, trust me, I'm going to spend way more time in the future on the exhibits, make them look good, have viewing areas, viewing platforms, and you know, maintenance shafts for the zookeeper, aka me. And yeah, of course, way more dinosaurs. But yeah, I might be streaming this pretty soon, so keep your eye on the channel if you want to see me kind of just streaming, doing some of the like behind the scenes stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be on camera, right? I need to go mining for a ton more fossils, and like I've been saying, need to get some stuff up in the Nether just so the health of the server, really, so we have stuff, and obviously we got to get that mine working a little bit faster because it does produce iron, but not nearly the amount of iron we're gonna need for the playthrough. But really, for this little guy behind me, when he gets big, yeah, we're gonna have quite a lot of iron needed. But folks, that's gonna be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited for this series. I definitely am. Probably a little bit more excited than these poor chickens. But yeah, folks, that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick tuned for all the more coming. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.